There are sharp divisions of opinion on the future of the Elizabeth Street Garden. It's a small patch of city-owned land leased to a private gallery owner. The garden is located in Nolita and used to display sculptures and architectural artifacts.
This site right now is an HPC site, which is meant for affordable housing.
I would like to preserve the garden because I have 3 young children, frankly, and I would like them to grow up knowing some type of open space.
That's the dispute: affordable housing versus green space in a densely populated neighborhood. More than 100 people turned out recently for a public hearing hosted by Community Board 2's Land Use and Business Development Committee. Almost all of the speakers want the garden preserved.
Already in a few short months, the garden has made such an impact with book readings, live music, art activities, movies, the list goes on.
Losing green and open space is a one-way street. It doesn't turn back in a city like ours, particularly with the patterns of development as they've come over the last 30 years. This is an irrevocable decision.
The only thing that saves us is beauty, and that's the only beauty left in this neighborhood.
This past summer, activists have been working to keep the garden open to the public more often and to bring additional community events to the site.
As it stands now, we're talking about preserving a space that is, we really don't have any green space for blocks and blocks and blocks, and that really impacts how we live. I think the benefit outweighs 30 units, they're single-person units of affordable housing.
But there's also passionate supporters for affordable housing on the site.
If I have to choose between people having a roof over their head or a pretty place, I am going to choose the roof over our neighbors' heads, because we are living in an economic reality that really has pushed out most of our low-income neighbors.
It's not us against you or affordable housing against greenery. It's what we need now. People need decent housing. People need a place. And it's not going to be public housing. Let's not fight again. Maybe we can make it a mixed use opposed to one use, so all of us can be happy.
Leaseholder Allan Reiver says he turned a derelict rat-infested lot into a magical space that benefits the community. Since taking control of the land in 1991, Reiver says he's invested hundreds of thousands of dollars cleaning it up, planting trees and shrubs, and maintaining the property. He pays $4,000 a month rent to the city. The objects on display are for sale. Critics say it's private use of public space, which until recently was rarely open to the public. City Councilwoman Margaret appears to be leaving the door open to compromise while emphasizing she's working to improve other open spaces in the area.
I think we're looking at different proposals to see whether we can also accommodate open space, but we are also creating other open space in Community Board 2. One of the sites is on Grand and Lafayette, and we're providing fundings to create a park there. And we're also providing funding from the City Council, $1.9 million, to upgrade the Salvio Playground.
The Land Use Committee took no action during the public hearing.
So what happens next is we have the executive session for this meeting, which we didn't have time to do. And the community board will decide whether it's going to have a resolution or not.
Bergman says the committee will meet very soon to discuss the issue. Don Mathisen for NYC Community Media.